what's going on down there in Alabama, but somebody needs to step in and do something. They keep finding these men. They have been unalived, and they're trying to say that it's ODs. The problem is, every time they get their body, it's been bruised, it's been beaten, they've been SA'd, some of the organs are missing. This is really going on in Alabama, y'all. Look it up. I did a podcast about this one story I've been talking about just a few months ago by myself. It was a young man. He had like a 2 or 3 year sentence. Was almost getting ready to come home. Then the family didn't speak to him, hadn't heard from him 3 or 4 days. Well, then next thing you know, they get the call saying that he had unalived himself and that he's at the hospital. And so they get there. And when they go to walk in, the nurses and stuff say immediately it's not an unaliving. That's not what happened to him. And they said when they saw his body, there was not a place on his body that had not been beaten. You could still see the marks where he had been tied up from his feet and his hands. He had been SA'd. And so they start calling around. They call the warden. This is what the warden tells them: get you an attorney. That's what's going on in Alabama. That's what's going on with your loved ones, going on these little 2 or 3 year sentences. Dude had something like a violation for a drug test, and they put him in there with these people. Now, here's the thing about these people for all you women down there in Alabama, all your men in there apparently on the down low down in there. Yeah, and then they're going to bring you something, going to make your blood test high. So be thinking about that. And another thing, these dudes down there doing it, they probably only got a 2 or 3 year sentence for doing something like that somewhere on the street. Then they went in there and they honed their craft. So when they get out, they get to continue doing the same thing. Something good to think about, huh?